Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To some of y'all and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. So let me go ahead and first give a shout out to Mumia Obsidian Ali for this one. My thanks to you. Fair use. I'm going to play something that one of his guests said for the purpose of commenting.
Leaders, you see them, that ain't my business. You know, this ain't my child. I don't know who that is. Like, I used to work somewhere and this little boy used to just run away from home. He had 3 men staying around him in houses. Nobody wanted to help him. Nobody wanted to talk to him. He was raised by a single mom. I mean, not saying that they had to, but it is a point where I just feel like a lot of black men don't want to be leaders in the black community. They don't want to or don't care enough to try to help black kids in these neighborhoods. Like, I don't see it. I see a lot of women. At these after school programs, you know, starting businesses that's helping these kids, but I don't see the men doing it. And now, like I said, it starts with the men, but if the men don't want to do it, we're going to have to step up as women.
That's true. And a lot of that stems from they feel slighted because the women that are in these areas who have kids were women that curved them. For whatever reason, they've translated that to mean I'm absolved of any relationship, any responsibility as a man to give to my community because I was slighted sexually. And that's what we're dealing with right now. And so that's why I tell women to just make the best decisions possible because it's really hard on the back end with the men. It's really hard to get help now because it's difficult, not to make this a male bashing space, but I do think it's important that men understand how much we need them. It's not a matter of we want you there, it's a matter of we need you there. And we'll listen, but you gotta be present. And we won't listen if it's really the subtext is always sex. That's not manhood to me. You know what I'm saying? My father.
That's it right there. You all heard her. Okay. That's everything. That's a confession. We don't want you, we need you. Well, we know that. And gentlemen, this is something we should tell them that we're already aware of. And we should also say to them, we rarely need you. And anything for which we need you, you make sure to bring a headache that offsets the benefit in the first mother cuss word place. That's what we're dealing with, guys. She's sitting up and saying to you, we don't want you, we need you. And don't sit up here and talk to us about them draws if we don't want to screw you, but then none of them are virgins. I mean, if they don't want it, fine. Okay, well, how come none of them are virgins? How come when we do get with any of them, we don't get to be the first even if we marry them? What the F is going on here? Gentlemen, this is why I say black patriarchy until extinction or judgment day. They're telling you, because we already know they don't want to lay down with the bulk of men, and that's fine, but they also are telling you that the bulk of us are supposed to turn around and do the work, the community work. She just sat up here and said, in a nutshell, she said what translates by the standards of any community, even ours. Don't say only black people think this is, no, don't even say that much. I told y'all about that. She said what translates into, according to any community standards, these black men won't accept a bad deal, and we're not going to listen to them if they're going to talk about getting anything in exchange for what we want them to do. It just so happens that what they want to withhold is sex. There's not really much else they're offering, and so when you say stop withholding that and then telling us to do work, they get upset. See, that's the only thing they can really play, or that's the only card they really have. I mean, my skill is teaching English. So I'm going to really work that, but that's actually a skill that not everybody has. I can exchange that for the benefits of other people's skills that others don't have aside from them. That's how it works. Dim draws and twerking on somebody's ding-a-ling is a skill that most of them have. It's a very helpful skill to have in a marriage, but it's a skill that most of them have. not that difficult. You know what makes it difficult for them? They just don't want most of you. And the fact is that it has been compounded and made even more difficult because not only do they not want most men they see, which is normal, but they actually detest most of us. And that makes it difficult. That's where the difficulty comes in. Twerk on your husband's penis and pick a good husband before you even get that far. Yes, pick the good guy with the good work ethic and the good character. Those guys, see, you and I know that guys like that don't have to be ugly. It's women that think that way. They're so trained in the West to think this way that when they meet a guy they thought was handsome and they realize that he actually has a character and work ethic and a sense of responsibility, they don't even want him anymore. They thought it was handsome at first, found out that he had some substance behind that smile, and they don't want him anymore because he's less handsome once they see these good traits. And they don't even realize how deeply they've been trained and conditioned, but they have. And now here they are coming to you and telling you what you need to be doing. Man, shock that fit. That's why I'm such a mother cuss word jerk. So anyway, that being said, thanks for listening. I hope this helps. This is probably going to be my second to last timely upload. Not upload, but probably my second to last timely upload to YouTube. I'll talk more about that in my next upload, which will be the last timely upload, inshallah. Don't forget to go to Odyssey, my Odyssey, and check out the video in the my last Odyssey upload for now, at the time that you're listening to this. You can find the video in my community tab here on YouTube. You can check that, go there and see the long rant about religion and race and red pill and conservatism. As always, black heart, black mind, black out. Assalamu alaikum and black, heterosexual, non-select, male power just because they don't like it, and black patriarchy until extinction or judgment day.